Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're welcome here. Doing a special upload for a fan of mine on YouTube. They requested that I do the grounded achievement. The grounded achievement is where you defeat a roof level only without using the special roof plants, the catapult plants, which is the cabbage pulp, the corn pulp, the kernel pulp, the melon pulp, the winter melon pulp, and the cob cannon. You can't use a cob cannon because it takes the kernel pulps in order to make a cob cannon. So that trying to use the cob cannon would disqualify you. You can only use plants that are based for the yard, which you can use mushroom plants. There's no law against using mushroom plants, so make sure that you keep that in mind. Now the thing about the roof is that it's curved, and the ground plants can't shoot over the curve, and that's what puts a little bit of challenge inside this particular achievement. So, but there's a certain area on the roof where the ground plants can shoot, and I will show you those areas, and I'll demonstrate that ability. The correct areas to place your ground plants to be able to get them to fire and actually take out zombies. So anyway, let's get set up. Obviously, you're gonna need pipes because it's the roof. You're always gonna need sunflowers. For this particular setup, I like to use the repeaters. We're also gonna bring some umbrella leaves. These are very important because you need to block. You need these umbrella leaves to block the advanced zombie troops that like they kind of ambush you like midway through the round, and you need these to like kind of block that, prevent that from happening. Also very important, you need potato mines and squash to kind of take out zombies pretty quick, but still being very cheap, very cost effective. Also, you need pumpkin shells. Pumpkin shells protect your advanced plants. And if you can, you might want to I'll bring a Gatling pea, but I highly doubt you probably get enough sun to use a Gatling pea this early in the game. Stuff like the cactus or the blover, we won't be using those. Also, I'm not going to waste money on the snow peas because snow peas aren't going to be effective for the strategy I would like to use. The strategy involves fire, so snow pea is just ineffective. Also, you need as much firepower in as small a space as possible, since you only have a limited space to plant. The snow pea only shoots one pea at a time, and if you're dealing with ladder zombies or screen door zombies, they'll block that pea, and then you'll just be messed up. I mean, it's not an effective plant for this level. Also, won't be using walnuts, tall nuts, because that take up a whole row of space, and you need space for offensive power. Okay, so I'm gonna get extra pumpkin shell thing going, and let's rock. Alright, first thing you want to do, always get your sun power up as much as possible. And we're going to fill up just about all these with sunflowers because you need a lot of sun, because if you notice, the repeater isn't cheap. It costs 200 sun, and you need sunflowers to be able to pump out sun. And we have our first zombie. We're going to use a cheap potato mine to blow this guy away. That way we can continue to harvest sun and focus on building up our sunflowers. The potato mines and squash are invaluable in the beginning of the round, and even as we progress through the level, we're still going to need potato mines and squash. Use your judgment. If you can use a potato mine, use a potato mine because it's a little bit cheaper. Basically, the rule for potato mines: if the zombie is over 4 squares away, the potato mine will be ready in time to blow the guy up. So after you finish your first row of regular sunflowers, if you have enough, which you should, plant double sunflower. And basically let the potato mines do all the work in the beginning. Just keep planting sunflowers, get your sun up. Just plant another potato mine because he's over 4 squares away. You can push it to 3 squares, but you have to really know what you're doing in order to risk that. Now what we're going to do, we're going to start putting offensive plants on this row. Not 1 row back, not 2 rows back, not 1 row forward, this row. And there's a reason for that. Let's put a squash. Well, if our potato mine's ready, we'll potato mine this zombie. And it is. And also we're going to do this. Now there's a reason why I'm doing this. You need these umbrella leaves to block the zombies that come midway through the round. You want to protect those forward plants. And see, our sun is getting up there, so we're able to plant things when we need it. Once again, he's over 4 squares away, so we're going to use potato mine. Keep collecting that sun, and protect this umbrella leaf. Alright, now that we have this particular setup right here, we're going to start defending the rest of our garden. And for the ones that don't have umbrella leaves in them, we're going to put empty pumpkin shells because we just need a layer of defense. And that's what that's for. But we build this row for offense first. This is just a defense row. And you can see we're letting this guy go towards our potato mine. We're not worried about him. If you put shell too early, which I think, well, I haven't. Luckily, I was able to get my repeater. If you actually put like an empty pot too early and you can't defend it, that's where the squash comes in handy. The squash will look, you know, that's what it does. It squashes the guy. Keep your sunflowers up. Like when you have this set up, start building this again. And see how it blocked that advance of those guys? Like that's what those umbrella leaves are for. Alright, now Gatling pea. Use Gatling pea on this row that has the just being attacked the most. And also squash too on those empty shells can get rid of guys quickly. Alright, and just double up rows that don't have the umbrella leaves. Now you should get the achievement at this point. It won't show up on my screen because I've already received it. But what we're going to do is I'm going to continue to show you how to continue to beat the level. I'm using survival roof on regular instead of hard because that'd be really difficult. It's possible, but it's really difficult. And I'm trying to do a faster video. So anyway, let's check our lawn. We're in good shape. We're in good shape. We got 2 rows of sunflowers, and some of them are double sunflowers. We also have a line of defense started. So what we're going to do this round, we're going to fill up the rest of these with repeaters. We're going to try to turn this back row into Gatling peas. And also we're going to add the flame stump here. So what we're going to need, obviously we're going to need more potted plants. We're going to bring double sunflowers. We're going to need Gatling pea, repeater, Gatling pea. We're going to bring our flaming guy. We're going to bring pumpkin shells. Let's get regular sunflowers too for that extra. Well, no, we don't need regular sunflowers. And we're going to bring more explosives. Because, you know, different situations are going to come up, and you want those explosives to be ready. So, let's see. We're going to do, I'm not going to get this. Also bring umbrella leaf. just in case this guy tries to steal out of our back row. Alright, so let's rock. And as you can see, we got ladder zombies this round, so we're going to need to put pumpkin shells on all our plants. You can see I started putting the repeaters on the umbrella leaf plants side first. Like whatever row you have umbrella leaves, you want to protect that, build that up first, because that's the weakest lane. It's the weakest lane of the zombies for zombies. That's why we're also gonna flame it first. And just keep your double sunflowers up. And just whenever you remember, don't put a torch guy unless you can reasonably defend it within time. Alright, see, they got stole sunflower, but that's no big deal. It's just a regular sunflower. Let's see what we're gonna do here. Bam. You want to keep focused on your forward area here. Alright, no ladder zombies, which is a good sign. No balloon zombies, so we don't need the cactus plant. If you get balloon zombies, you're going to need the cactus, so just keep that in mind. We're just going to continue to beef up our defenses. Sunflowers. And we need the potted plants. Always don't forget the pot, no matter what happens. Always bring a pot. We're going to bring pumpkin shells, and we're going to bring more flames. We're going to bring a lot more explosives, just in case. I'll show you the reason. Well, I like to have a double row of explosives and stuff. Like I'm going to use these back rows so I can put explosives like on the heavily like zombified lanes or whatever. So we're almost finished flaming our front rows. Just like 2 more to go. And you'll definitely be able to tell the difference between the rows that don't have flames and the rows that do. Put a squash in there and get rid of these guys. As we wait for more sun power. Bam. Alright, so all our rows are flamed. Now we can focus on just getting more sunflowers and turning these back row into peak, all the repeaters and the Gatling peas. And blow away like any ladders and stuff like that. If you have any ladders left over from the last match, use cherry bombs or whatever, the jalapeno peppers, whatever you decide to use to remove that obstacle. And repair any bad looking pumpkin shells. You don't want to have any bad looking stuff. And see those umbrella leaves, we'd have been in a world of trouble if those zombies had landed successfully. So that's what these umbrella plants are for. You will not be able to defeat the roof level without protection from the bungee zombies. So alright, and we're a lot better shape, and these are pretty easy rounds. Let's continue to beef up with Gatling peas and with sunflowers, and always bring a pot. Even if you feel you don't need a pot, bring a pot. Bring your explosives. At this point, you could probably bring coffee bean and you know, some of the mushroom plants to help you out. And let's see, let's take a quick look at our lawn. Well, basically we just need more Gatling peas, and then we can do whatever we want with these back rows. Alright. Let's see here. And just in case something happens, we'll bring a regular pea shooter just because we have to replace plants. And also pumpkin shells, so we can replace any bad looking pumpkin shells. Alright, plant an ice room. My flaming row of fire will take care of, you know, those idiots. Also, the row that has the umbrella leaves, you want some extra pots behind it. That way, if you see that row is getting like it's in too much trouble, you can place a jalapeno for quick resolution of that problem. So basically, just at this point, just collect sun at your leisure, and just continue to strengthen stuff. And then I just set off an ice room just because I felt like it. Once you get these 3 rows established, you can do whatever you want, you know. And let's set off an ice room. Alright, so that went pretty fast. I mean, wow, we're really ripping through these stages. So, and these guys are next to nothing. Alright, well, see, this has been pretty easy, so I would like to caution my viewers to the fact that it may not always be this easy. If you, like I say, if you get balloon zombies, you're gonna have to bring cactuses. If you get, you know, the ladder zombies, you can pretty much, if you have double pumpkin shells, you can deal with double rolled pumpkin shells. You deal with those. If you get the basketball zombies, they're not too much of a threat either. You might just want to add some extra umbrella leaves to your back row defenses. So, like I said, you don't. So, but that's if you get them. Like this time playing the game, I did not get balloon zombies and the basketball launching zombies. But if you do, this is pretty simple. In fact, I'm gonna bring cactus and some more umbrella leaves just so I can demonstrate what to do if that occurs. Also, we're gonna bring more instant explosives. We're gonna bring pumpkin shells, Gatling pea, repeater, and also, once again, you always have to have a pot. You never know what could go wrong, so you need to be able to repair your rows. So in the case of balloon zombies, what you're going to do is use this row back here for cactus guys. The cactuses will not help you shoot these zombies. They're only good against the balloon zombies. And you don't have to bring cactus. You can just bring the blower if you feel like just using the sun for planting the blowers. But I like to have the cactus just in case, because if something goes wrong up front, at least you have another defensive role, however weak or something. But like I say, you don't have to. You can use your blower or the cactus, because they don't help shoot these guys up here. Like anything behind this row of Gatling peas is blocked by the roof. So anyway, if you have balloon zombies, bam, you got your cactus. If you have a lot of the basketball launching zombies, you can just eat up a regular sunflower or a double sunflower and put that extra protection. And let's put a jalapeno on that lane. See how that lane's getting attacked? Because it has an umbrella leaf. It's a little bit weaker than the other lanes, so you gotta pay attention to that. And that's why I have these two pots, so I can lay down explosives. And then I'm just setting off cherry bombs because I feel like it. Repairing crappy looking plants. And there you have it. You should have already gotten an achievement, but I just wanted to follow through with the whole level to show you how to beat it without using the catapult plants. I'm your host, The Raven. I appreciate you watching. And a shout out to Angela. I hope I get your name right, Angela Yoon, for requesting, for Plants vs. Zombies action. I always like dealing with my fans. Anybody who watches, comments, likes my videos. If you make a request within reason, I'll be happy to do it for you. So don't be afraid to request any videos. I'm your host, Raven. I appreciate y'all watching. I hope this was helpful and informative. And y'all have a good day.